We all know with most things in life, knowledge is power, and property is no different. The barrier to entry from a cost perspective is high, with stuff like deposits and refurbs to pay for, and this is assuming you have the knowledge, but the barrier to entry is even higher if you don't have the knowledge. The industry is littered with training companies who will offer you a 3-day course for a tasty price. Although these companies range in the quality of the service they provide, I believe before you even consider to part with any of your hard-earned cash, you should try and learn as much as possible for free. And I'm here to tell you how to do that. Hello people, I'm Jim. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a part-time property investor who's trying to document my journey to financial freedom from my full-time job in the oil and gas industry. I'll break down everything to do with property investing in general, and getting a grip on your personal finance. But that's enough about me. Let's jump into learning how to buy investment properties all for free. Property is a people business. Whether it's trades doing work for you or speaking with estate agents or brokers, you'll have to speak to people all the time. Therefore, the best place to start when it comes to learning about property investing is to surround yourself with people who have experience. You want to find them investors who are a couple of steps ahead of you on their journey. Not only will these people be able to give you specific knowledge about property investing, but they will be able to expose to you a different mindset when it comes to investing. This is something I speak about in my video about good debt versus bad debt and the best way to pay off your mortgage. So the first step in this process is to find these investors, which is actually easier than you think. If you're going to be operating within your local area, tell everyone you know you're looking to get involved into property. And I'd be shocked if someone in your wider network did not know someone who is an investor. If you're looking to invest somewhere outside of your area, I'd recommend joining some Facebook groups, like the Progressive Property Network. Maybe start off by saying you're new to investing and name the location you're thinking about investing in, and you want to connect with different investors in the area, and someone will almost certainly comment with a few different names. Once you have an idea about who the person is you want to connect with, you need to take the big step and send them a message. Now, if you're someone who's naturally introverted, all of this might be tough for you, but I'll try and reframe the situation like this. Once upon a time, these investors were new to the game, and someone almost certainly will have helped them out. So if you reach out to them, they will more than likely be happy to help you, as they will probably see something of themselves in you. The worst case situation might be they end up ignoring you, which is not the end of the world. They might be really busy people, so chances are it's not personal against you. Like we said, given the fact these are probably really busy people, you need to disrupt their day, so I'd not suggest sending them a written message. As a minimum, send them a voice note or even better, a video. I think lots of people will message them, so you want to make sure you stand out, and doing a video might separate you from the crowd. I would keep it short and to the point. Just say you're new to property investing and hungry to learn, and you'd love to take them out for a coffee or a Nando's so you can pick their brain. I would guarantee if you offer to take someone for a free meal, they will almost certainly not say no, as no one doesn't like free food. This is something I've done in my investing journey a few times, and it gets easier and easier the more you do it. But from doing it, that's how I ended up joining my current mastermind. I reached out to an investor based in Crewe and ended up spending the day with him and getting on really well. We have stayed in touch since and meet up once a month either on Zoom or in person to talk through our investing journey and what we can improve on. Also, me and my former business partner did a similar thing a few years ago when we wanted to get started in Airbnb. We ended up driving down to Cambridge, which is about 3.5 hours away from where we live, and helping investors set up a new Airbnb unit. We arrived around 8ish and spent a full 8 hours with him and then drove home. But the knowledge we got from him was top drawer, and some people would have charged mega money for that time with him. You might now be thinking, what the hell do I have to offer these type of people? And it's a sensible question. It's something I've asked myself many times, but that is your challenge. You need to offer them some sort of value. For example, you could be a labourer for them. Say to them you'll do tip runs, make IKEA furniture, and pick stuff up from B&Q and Screwfix. You could do all the low value tasks, which from the investor's point of view is not worth their time doing. And the trade-off is you get to spend the day with them and ask them any questions. And these could be why they're doing a certain refurb or why they've chosen to invest in a certain type of property. This is exactly what I ended up doing when I went to Cambridge. We spent the day making beds and moving couches and picking stuff up from a storage unit. So if you're handy at DIY, this could be super useful. But if you have a trade background, this could be a massive win-win for you and the investor. You want to be asking the investor if you can be involved whenever there's a refurb going on within their business. As the relationship grows, you could ask the investor where the pain points are within the business. A pain point is simply when an issue keeps reoccurring within the business. Once you know these, maybe you could ask if you could help dealing with them. It might be like an admin task, like filling in a spreadsheet for example, and you could take this task away from the investor as their time would best be spent on higher value tasks rather than filling in a spreadsheet. This will give you a fantastic overview of the business from inside, and you'll understand how it works, and it's a win-win for the investor as they don't have to do it anymore. Now, I understand all of this will involve a lot of time, and you'll not be getting paid for any of this, but the best way to think about it is like an apprenticeship. You get to rub shoulders with an investor who has been there and done it. The knowledge and the mindset shifts which could potentially happen after doing something like this could alter the course of your investing journey forever. Not only this, but hopefully after time you will maintain a good relationship with them. And when it comes to investing yourself, you could pick up the phone and give them a ring if you're unsure about anything. That sort of relationship is invaluable. Of course, like any millennial, I spend lots of time on the internet, but more specifically on YouTube. It has never ever been easier to learn literally anything for free online. So YouTube is a fantastic place to watch content around property. You want to watch as many different videos from a wide range of creators. And when you keep getting the same message and information from across them all, it's safe to assume you're onto a winner. It can be a tough place to start on your property investing journey to understand all the different terms and investment strategies. So taking your time to watch and listen to lots of different content will not put you in a worse position. This is one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel. Although I'm no investing expert, I do believe I can help people who are a few steps behind me in starting out in their investment journey. So it would massively help me out if you guys could subscribe to the channel. Lots of the fundamental knowledge can be learned from reading different types of books. Having paid for some training courses myself, I would say that the content you get from them is no different from the information you can get from some books. So from a purely information purpose, books are fantastic. I'd recommend Property Magic by Simon Zucci, Multiple Streams of Property Income by Rob Moore, and Property Investing for Dummies. While you are hopefully spending as much time as possible with an investor on the ground actually doing stuff, I would be doing as much research as you could online and via books. This will then give you lots of questions to ask next time you spend the day with the investor or go for a coffee with them. Certainly at this stage there are no stupid questions. I would say do this for at least 6 months so you can build your confidence up in the knowledge you have learnt. Personally, when I started out in my Airbnb business, I lacked confidence. Even though I knew what I needed to do, I did not have the confidence, and that only comes with time. I would not say courses are for everyone, as like I stated earlier, most of the information can be found in books, videos, podcasts and forums. But if you want it all packaged up and delivered to you in a nice way, and do not mind paying for the privilege, then a course might be for you. But if you like to get your hands dirty and work things out for yourself, the methods I've described will be better for you. One of the issues with courses, and all of the companies do this, is you're in a sales funnel and they simply want to upsell you a mentorship or another course. So please be aware about this before you go on them. Oftentimes people become course junkies and do all the courses but do not start a property business, and probably end up spending close to a deposit on all the courses they've done. Personally, I think sometimes we have a tendency not to validate knowledge unless we pay for it. This might be part of the issues with universities today. As with anything, pretty much most of the information is out there, and if you have the right attitude, you can learn anything if you put in the hard work. Paying for something will not guarantee it. You need to have the drive for learning and take action behind it before you can do anything. So do not get caught in the trap of feeling like you need to purchase a property course. Because if you do 6 months of what I've laid out in this video, I'm certain you'll have the knowledge. It just comes with taking the action, which is always the hardest part. Right, I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about how to get in property investing for free. If you've enjoyed this video, you might like this video about why properties are so expensive right now. So please check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.